Hi, this is Tiffany Fantasia. This is Teach Now, Module 4, Unit 2, and it is Video 5, which is the physical classroom for high school. So it's quite obvious from the tone of the classroom that this teacher has done quite a bit of work to create a positive environment and a sense of community. You can see that the students are comfortable with each other when they're working in groups and that they're very comfortable um, interacting with the teacher and answering his questions. He has a very cheerful tone and is very energetic. The students obviously are comfortable. However, there are a few things I might change. The first would be that he didn't greet the students, which is, of course, key to creating a positive environment. After greeting them, of course, he could have gone over the norms and the procedures and the expectations, so he missed this opportunity. The second was that the norms were not anywhere to be seen displayed in the classroom. They should have been on a poster or somewhere that the students could have read them so that he could reference them very easily. The third, that doesn't go back to norms, but he spent much of the class asking for Chinese terms, made him seem slightly unprepared. The fourth, I'm not sure if it violated the norms or not, but students did not raise their hands, which may or may not be an expected behavior. If it is, he should remind the students of the norm that it falls under, saying, um, one of our norms is be respectful. So let's remember to raise our hands and be respectful to each other. One student was obviously very problematic. I believe her name was Evelyn. When everyone was supposed to be taking notes, she did not. When they were split into groups and working on their presentation, her group decided to play paper, rock, scissors. And and I believe they did that when the teacher's back was turned. Towards the end of class, she can be seen talking to her friend while the teacher is talking. Each one of these incidents represents a missed opportunity to reinforce norms, procedures, and expectations. When she was not taking notes, the teacher could have asked her if there was anything wrong. Did she have the supplies she needed? If so, it would be a good idea to remind her of the expected behavior, tying in the norm. For instance, one of our norms is be growth centered. Taking notes will help you to learn more, expand your knowledge, and excel in your studies. And then invite her to do that. Hopefully, by nipping it in the bud, the other two infractions would not have happened. So it's difficult to say what the teacher should have done about the time when the group played paper, rock, scissors, as I'm not sure if he could actually see them doing it. His back seemed to be towards them. However, if he did see them, this would be an appropriate time to remind the group of the expectations he has of their behavior while they're working on the project. The expectation, of course, would be use this time to work on your project and which norm would this tie into? That's important, okay? Which norm does the expected behavior tie into? I also believe this would have been a good time to take Evelyn aside and talk to her one on one about her behavior, and which norm she was not actually fulfilling so that she could adjust her behavior. And it would be a good idea to ask her why and ask her what she thought she could do to change and realign with the expected behavior. If she still spoke to her friend over the teacher at the end of class, this would be an appropriate time, in my opinion, to stop class for a moment and address the norms being violated and what is expected when they come to class next time, how they can realign. It might also be a good idea to keep Evelyn after class for a moment and lay out how she can realign, but also what the consequences may be if she fails to realign to the norms, procedures, and expectations, and why these would be consequences. Okay, thank you very much.